That's
better, I
better.
guess. Yeah.
Oh, and I got you in the phones. Okay, I'm good to go now. What's going on, you fucking idiots?
Where are you? Where are you again?
I'm not going to disclose that, right? I would never disclose that with you ever. I don't like to, even when I'm home, I don't like to let you know that I'm home. A
Why?
little uneasy.
Yeah,
Why?
you just want to
Why
know.
is that?
Because you're a freak. You're a freak.
They say I'm a
You're an absolute
lady in the
freak.
streets, but a freak in the sheets.
Well, you are
That's
the Dick
nice.
King of
You are a
Goffstown.
lady. You're true that.
How's that working for you? Still
True
Dick King?
that. Speaking of,
No.
No.
Did you freeze?
did you pay your internet bill? Do you have a shitty internet?
It's not me, it's you.
No, it is certainly
That's probably
whatever
me.
you got going on and whatever survival bunker you're in currently.
Haha. Told you it was you, dink.
Yeah. That's fine. I'll just leave. You two can slowly ramble on with your stellar takes. Although I do want to get to one of our newest segments that Ray's been texting about. So speaking of Dick Kings, what do you say we start the show, the Simple Mind Sports Show, Friday Rewind. Let's do some opening takes. Chief Bobby, why don't you start us off? Go ahead.
Certainly. You know what rich white men don't like? Being embarrassed on national TV. And that's what got served up for the Patriots this past weekend. That was that was quite a spectacle to see. The German fans rolled out the red carpet. That was an excited crowd. They were lubed up for that game. And the Patriots gave them a rock fight of all rock fights. If a Neanderthals were fighting hundreds of thousands of years ago, it wouldn't look like more of a rock fight than that game. And that ended in only what could be as described as a hilarious spectacle where Zappy does the fake spike, throws a pick in between a defensive team meeting, and then goes, It was it was, I don't know if that isn't rock bottom, but I don't know if there's a more embarrassing way for a team to just end an international trip and show your brand.
Just wait a couple weeks. I'm sure they'll come up with something.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's going unnoticed on that Bailey Zappi interception is his reaction to it. Just like, what do you mean that didn't work?
He was like, oh. And then the meme of Bill, he's like, oh.
Yeah. Wasn't even fucking close. Well, we'll certainly get to that. Ray, your opening take.
Just the end of the era. After this game, you can tell 2-8 Patriots probably are in the basement. Bill Belichick's going to go win his record-breaking coaching record somewhere else. It's not going to be New England. I have some thoughts where he might go. I don't know if we'll get to it, but I think Dallas or Buffalo will be the two favorites for Bill Belichick to go to.
Haven't heard Buffalo.
Right? That'd be a cool one.
Funny. It was a very, very slick way of doing that, Ray. I have some thoughts where you might go. I don't know if we'll get to it. Let me just say them right now.
Yeah. I didn't know how you wanted me to go with that.
No,
I'm not sure if we're going to get to it.
Take is where you do get to put out whatever cockamamie ideas you may have.
Yeah, so Buffalo, I mean, Sean McDermott is obviously not going to be there after this year. Josh Allen.
Just park his boat right there on Lake Niagara.
Yeah, and
Erie, whatever.
No, I think that would be a perfect fit. Their defense is already pretty stellar. They just
Niagara. That old bitch has been parking his boat on Lake Viagra. That's the only boat he's been parking on. Slinging it down there in the slums of Southie, wherever that picture came from. All right, Ray. I don't know if we'll get to it. We already did. Maybe we'll touch on that. I'll give you my opening take. Patriots related, end of an era. Sure. Don't tank. No tanking. Tanking is not allowed in the city of Boston. You're shitty enough not to tank. Try as hard as you possibly can every week, the same way you've done week after week after week. You cannot tank. You cannot let that loserdom seep into your organization and into your culture. It's a death sentence. Look at all the teams that have tanked, quote unquote, tanked. Even the 76ers are probably have the best record of it. Trust the process. The process has been going on for well over a decade. And they just now out it with them being the dog that he is. Don't trust the process. Do not tank. Play your young guys. Play as hard as you possibly can. Do exactly what you would do week to week, and try to build on whatever little building blocks you have left in that building. Don't tank.
It's called the competitive tank, where you're trying to win, but not that hard.
Fine. That's fine. We'll be talking about that. 9 or 9 Zappy. 9 Zappy. Don't throw that fucking ball. Mac, throw it better.
Nine.
Worst interception I've seen. 9, Mac, 9. Oh, I'm probably gonna yell at. I am in a hotel, so I'm just screaming into the wall.
Like,
in German.
There is a Nazi in my room.
Neo-Nazi convention going on right now.
Exactly. All I'm hearing is mother jokes and Nazi rhetoric.
Do somebody check in on that. We'll be talking about the Patriots in Germany. Do a little around the NFL. There was an exciting end to the weekend in Monday Night Football. Really put a cap on it. That was stellar shit going on there. Big Mac's Basement with perhaps a special segment of Big Mac Botpod's Magic Brain. Are you still?
You guys don't sit.
Still...
Yeah, you don't fucking just sit on the couch and just like think of things like that.
All right, we'll lose Big Mac here if we go too long. So maybe we'll start the show with Botpod's Magic Brain Thoughts. That's our newest segment. Ray, you can just read the text message. We can go from there. If we get to a P's and Q's with the B's and C's, this or that with Chief Bobby, and Simplest Minds of the Week. Welcome to the show, the Simple Minds Sports Show, Friday Rewind, November 17th. Welcome. That's spot on, right? If you're watching on YouTube, you're welcome. I'm particularly impressed by Ray's 1991 collarless, kind of 3/4 button-down Walmart shirt.
Pretty sure those are pajamas. I believe that the pants will be matching to the top.
I want to send my dick out right now so bad. God damn it, I don't know how to blur it out on the fucking video.
Take a risk. Take a risk, Raven. Take a risk. Take a risk.
It's fucking nuts.
I can send you something. I can send you a blur.
Yeah, exactly.
I can send you a blur.
What is it going to be, your wiener?
Like you put a little face over it. It'll just be a little face of Rich right over it.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking.
We'll just put all three of our wieners on top of each other's wieners infinitely, so it just naturally blurs out. That's our blur.
It'll be the totem pole of wieners.
Yeah. Yeah. The shortest totem pole of wieners in the world.
Wow. I wonder if anyone could do a wood carving of that.
Yeah,
That'd be
it's called a sequoia tree.
That'd be fucking awesome.
Ooh, sequoia. All right. Well, I don't know where we just left off. YouTube, you're welcome. iTunes, Spotify, wherever you're listening to your podcast, your preferred podcast platforms, subscribe, rate, review. Seeing as we're in the mood here, Raymond, let's start off with Botpod's Magic Brain Thoughts. Go ahead. Just let's get it. Let's get some synopsis firing. Just where was your brain today as you laid on the couch?
Like, where does hair come from? That's my question. Like, if you get scalped, like when Bobby's people used to scalp the English when they came over, like, where's the hair? Like, how does hair grow?
It grows from a follicle in your skin.
But why?
Follicle.
But how does the hair follicle know not to grow here? Like, it's very confusing to me, like, how this all works.
Because we're genetically wired to look like that. We have hair in the places we're supposed to have the hair.
Okay.
If you have hair in other places, you're a freak.
Okay, so now I know that you were going to say that. I knew you were going to say that.
You're a wolf woman.
Why can we fucking put a man to the moon? Okay, or figure out fucking Wi-Fi.
We didn't put a man to the moon.
Okay,
God
how can we figure out?
How can we? We're not
chill, you corporate chill.
How can we do that Wi-Fi then? How can Wi-Fi exist, or how can someone just figure out how to make a computer out of nothing when there wasn't there? But yet we can't grow fucking hair.
We can grow hair. Have you heard of Rogaine?
That doesn't fucking work all the time.
So want to hear something I heard today? Actually, I'll just say I read it.
Oh, you're in
I want to hear.
Book. Johnson & Johnson and all these companies are under a bunch of class action lawsuits about all of the products that they release. Specifically for this conversation, shampoos are putting chemicals and bullshit that deteriorate your scalp and your follicles, and or they create like a bad scalp so your hair starts to fall out. And then on the flip side, Johnson & Johnson also sells you Rogaine. There's a little conspiracy theory for you.
Shampoo is a scam in general. I haven't used it in decades. Fuck shampoo.
What do you use?
Nothing. I literally have not shampooed my hair since I was a child.
So there's no soap that ever goes through that hair.
Yeah, so there'll be soap when I'm just washing, and it'll just get in there just because I'm splish splashing around, like a child in the bath. But no, I'm not shampooing my hair. No, it's a scam. I've saved hundreds of dollars, hundreds. Nice.
Run your fingers through your hair right now, and then let's just see how bad they drip when you put them in front. Just what's that grease?
Look at that. Do you see this massive
Go
mane, this
Grease,
lion's mane? It's fantastic.
Look
Look at that. I'm not losing a goddamn thing. Let's get rid of this hat. You're gonna look at this the rest of the show.
God damn it. That's also genetic. Soft spot. That wasn't fair. What else you got there? Botpod's magic brain thoughts. Where's your where else was your brain going today?
Like how water is universally used for everything from cooking to heating to nourishing your body, but yet we can't make it run a fucking car.
Interesting. Well, that's a good one. That is a good one. Yeah. It just wouldn't be efficient to have steam-powered cars. Steam power is a way to propel things, but it isn't. Then we'd be driving around like those little dweebs in the 20s.
You don't think they can make something that could go a lot faster? It's called science.
You're gonna have to describe to Ray that steam comes from water, because what Ray's thinking about right now is just pots of boiling water somehow boiling enough to spin the wheels.
Hot dogs, yeah.
So basically what you're thinking is we're just going to go to the ocean, just like fill up, put it in the car and just take off.
No, it has to probably be filterized or something, because obviously salt water would make it rust.
Filterized.
You thought that went out at least.
Duh. Fucking idiot.
Filterized.
Oh,
okay, that's great. Yeah, no, the water powered car. Didn't Tesla have a air powered car? Didn't he have some
Oh, that doesn't sound fucking fun.
magical car?
Fucking wind?
No, yeah, there's no hot dogs from that.
The people that drive Teslas look like it's powered by their own sense of self-satisfaction.
Ray, didn't you have one more Botpod's magic brain thoughts?
Please hold. Maybe. I wrote a bunch out.
This is my favorite segment he's ever done.
Like this is going to hair. Baldness one.
There's one before the hair.
Was there? Is that how it all started? Oh yeah, like how when we shoot Kobe, or when we shoot a shot into a trash can, we all go fucking Kobe or Jordan. Like, what would your one trait want to be? Like, if you could have someone shoot it out, for Vine, when you steal someone's land, you go, you got vined, something like that,
Yeah, I like that one. Did you have one in mind, Botpod, or you're just throwing it out to the peanut gallery?
No, just throw it out. Yeah, I mean, I had a couple. Hold on. Oh, like the STD one. Like if you go to the doctor's office and you get tested for an STD, and they say, "Sorry, you have an STD," they go, "Gately." that was another one.
Yeah, the nurses in the hall, they get the positive review. They're like, "Gately."
Yeah, I think one would be good when there's like a young adult, he goes into that big meeting and they're like, "Listen, you're developmentally challenged," and then you're like, "Langevin."
Well done.
Well, Langevin already been named to one
with
of these
a limp dick.
Erectilely disadvantage.
I think it could also take in part, slowness.
Sure.
Be both.
Or you could go, that could be a Sullivan, one way or the
Sullivan.
Other, yeah, that's a good one, Ray. That's a good one. It's much easier to come up from other people than
yourself.
I don't know, MB. That was a fantastic rendition of Botpod's Magic Brain Thoughts. I would like to come back to this from time to time if the mood strikes, Raymond. You'll be back in the program.
If I can get back on here like this, yeah.
This evening you'll be back in the program to give us a surprise rendition of Botpod's Basement, which is another favorite of mine. So real Ray heavy show tonight. Congratulations.
It's in my contract. Yeah, it was in my contract. Exactly. So you're welcome.
Yeah. Okay. Speaking of Ray heavy show, we're gonna have to throw things off a little bit here. We're just gonna do a quick break. And seeing as Ray's editing this, we're just gonna have to do a moment of silence right now and hold it.
Go ahead.
And we're back. There was no music break in there. It was just silent. Ray just gets this and puts it out. There's
Fuck yeah.
no production.
Watch
It's
this.
the
Whatsoever.
a la carte
Done.
version of the podcast,
Yeah.
a raw dog podcast, if you will.
Yeah. Well,
Like I did with
yeah.
your mother last night.
But-
Fine.
but-
Hey, she wore that one.
Oh!
Walked into that one. Well
Big
played.
Mac, Big Mac Productions. Welcome.
Hmm.
All right, 9 Mac 9. Do a little Patriots talk here. Obviously, we can look different country, same story. Start wherever you want. I think the most appropriate is the 2 interceptions by the Patriots to end the game because they were comical. I mean, I just started laughing out loud. Certainly at the Bailey Zappi one because that was just,
I did. I cackled.
Didn't we know that was coming
Comedy
too? That was
records.
so obvious that he was going to come in and do something like that.
Mhm.
Well, I'm going to come in
The
relief.
Mac
Here's my
Jones
chance to fucking come back and right the ship and be a first starting quarterback. Boom, fake spike, interception.
Did you? So you guys were Zappy fevered last year. Did you have any inkling that maybe this is the start to King Zappy here? Maybe he goes down and gets the job done. 86 yards, no timeouts. Was there just a little bit when you saw him warming up? Just anything like that?
No, I was more in shock that they benched. Like once you bench Mac in that situation, I'm like, oh, we just witnessed the end of Mac's career, like time of death, like whatever time that was. Like Mac's career is done. To get benched in that manner, I was more like I wasn't surprised that happened.
Oh, really? I mean, I guess I was more surprised after that they did it, but in game, I thought there's no way you can put Mac Jones back in this game. The way that he looked on the bench, in the manner in which he threw that interception was
That was the worst
like,
interception I think.
yeah, that is a season ending, and that is a career ending
ender
throw. Like,
You think so? Like I
really
thought
pathetic.
you'd put him right back out there. Be like, hey, learn from your mistakes. Do your thing. Like you just threw the worst interception of your career. Go back and fix it.
It was so bad. It was like literally Gesicki was wide open and he was like falling back and did this like grade school floater. The defender was just like, okay, like it was.
Thank you. Yeah.
It was a real bad. It was really bad. And what made it so bad is basically he makes that pass. The Patriots win the game. So he lost the game on that. So.
Yep. In a vacuum, that pass is benchable. But you combine that with the way Mac Jones has looked all season into last season and everything that that's been talked about ad nauseum, that no, it's literally a career-ending pass. You could see it in real time. The only reason it's at all a conflict is because of the situation. A minute 52, you bring in a kid to go down there and try and score with 2 minutes left, which I don't actually believe. Like, your quarterback was fried, man. Like, he was done. You had to make that change, no matter how much time is left. Especially if you thought you wanted to actually still try to win the game, which I think they did. Like, Mac Jones was just not going to be your best option. He probably hasn't been the best option for a number of weeks at this point. Maybe we'll find out in the coming weeks. Maybe not, seeing as we got reports that Mac Jones today was taking first team reps when everybody in the world thought his
That's
world
your
was
plan.
over.
The competitive tank. Put out your first round quarterback who's going to give you the best chance to lose.
Wouldn't you just want to see what Will Greer has in like a game like situation?
Yeah. So by the way, that's not my they know Mac Jones does not give him the best chance to lose. That's actual tanking. Putting Mac Jones back in the field in 2 weeks is actual tanking. That is salt
that's
in the
fair,
wound.
but it's plausible deniability.
You're putting Mac Jones in a situation where he could a litigation standpoint of mental health warfare. If you put that fucking kid back on the field, they're not taking care of his mental health. You got who's the college kid that's suing?
Did you hear that video?
No, what are you talking about?
Yeah, the
Lane
audio.
Kiffin, it's amazing. He's like, "Why are you being so rude? Fuck you, you're off the team."
Yeah, it's
The kid's
fantastic.
in
Ray,
there
that's right up your
complaining.
alley, didn't I?
What a
Oh, it
pussy.
was
Oh,
great.
you did send that. That was when he was coaching at where, though? It wasn't where he's at now at Ole
No,
Miss, was it?
it happened like 2 weeks ago
Oh,
at
was
Ole
it?
Miss.
Oh,
Yeah,
no
with Lane
shit.
Kiffin
Ole
at Ole
Miss.
Miss.
No
The
shit.
kid's like, I don't know why you have to be so
Yeah.
disrespectful. Lane Kiffin goes, "Fuck you. You're off the team."
I love it. Oh, Ole Miss.
It's really fantastic. That's honestly what they should be doing with Mac Jones at this point, but we'll see if they are. Do you have anything else to add to that fake Spike Bailey interception, or other than the fact that it was just one of the worst throws I've ever seen? Like, do you anticipate, obviously, bad situation to walk into? We just went over that, but if they do make the obvious move to bring on Bailey Zappi, maybe Will Greer, whatever. Let's say it's Zappi. Like, is that what you expect? Or do you expect maybe a tinge better if he's out there playing every snap, getting first team reps?
A little bit better because his butthole won't be puckered because he's trying to win the game in less than 2 minutes. He actually has 60 minutes to try to do that instead of 2. So, yeah, I think it would be a little better situation if he came out and actually had first team reps for 2 weeks preparing for the Giants.
Yeah, I think either one of them would be better because they probably wouldn't be scared to push the ball down the field. Like, they would probably just sling it. So there would be mistakes from it, but they'd probably make a few plays too.
Yeah, I think especially probably in Will Greer's case because he can run.
And he's got nothing to lose. Nothing to lose.
Right. Zappy can't run. I think Zappy fucking blows. We've learned that he's cut. They won't go to him with Mac Jones being as bad as he is. And maybe Will Greer blows just as much, but can we even trust Bill Belichick and his talent evaluation at this point? I don't know.
No, see now.
No.
2 last points here on this Germany game. We'll go for the first one is their pressure was so bad. Bernard said they had a rate 69%.
Nice
pressure rate.
Giggity.
Sick, or maybe it was
67. Your mother had a 69% pressure rate last night.
There you go. Could have went with penetration rate, would have worked better. The so by the time they got to the second half, Mac Jones had been sacked 5 times. The pressure was at 69%. Every time he dropped back, he was getting bum rushed. So they went, let's just run the ball as much as possible. And wouldn't you know it, it worked until you got to the red zone. Wouldn't you know it, it worked. So my question is, yes, we gave shit for Patricia in that offense last year. But by week 5 of this, when that offense was outperforming this offense, can't Billy O'Brien look at those tapes and go, oh, well, last year at least they could run the ball a little bit. Can we try to get that going and put Mac Jones under center, play action like what he's good at? But no, they kept this pop gun fucking college offense going, Bobby, with the back in the fucking shotgun 99% of the time. And it never worked. Never worked, and never once did they change it, except for that second half of the Colts game where they gained 6 yards a clip for 100 and 79 yards on the game. And instead of just continuing running in the red zone, they gave it to Mac Jones to lose the game. Beyond the point, it just seems like there's a run game there to be had, and some blame has to start going on Billy O'Brien for not figuring it out.
Yeah, you think he's done too? You think he's checked out after this year? Coming and leaving Alabama, which was a sweet gig, always in the national spotlight, coming here to this dysfunctional group with Mac Jones just pretty much pissing down his pants at every opportunity he gets and can't fucking, when he checks out, still throws the apparent interception or an incomplete pass because he can't read the defense still.
I can't imagine that he won't take a head coaching job in college next year. That's probably what he seems that he's going to do.
You think Michigan State?
Michigan State's already been the rumors that it's there, yeah. There for him.
It'll be interesting. That feels like a no-brainer from his decision standpoint. It'll be interesting in how much Kraft's clean house if they decide to, and if he's one of them. Even if they've given him a multi-year commitment from a coach, they might just eat it and get him out, depending on what they want to do. I'm still not convinced Mac's gone. You can convince me Bill's not gone if you really want to get down in the weeds of it, which we will too in a second. But I just wanted one more thing in this Germany game. Dr. Bigback, you are not a fan of the internationals.
Oh, that was another thing I was talking about. This is fucking dumb. Why are we going over there? I'd much rather be playing at Gillette at 9:30 in the morning instead of fucking Germany. Who gives a fuck about Europe and all that bullshit? The only thing that things come good with that thing with the 9:30 game. Sorry, Bobby, I just rambled there, but yeah.
No.
9:30 games is the fucking key. That's the only thing that the Europe.
Yeah, I'm
games
pro
have brought us.
9:30 game. So if I'm fine with it for that reason. Other than that, I don't know. I'm indifferent about it. I think it's pretty clear that they're probably going to get to a place where there's one international game per week.
Yeah.
So
So the plan, the 2050 plan for the NFL is to have a division in Europe.
Oh God.
So 4 teams. I actually like it. I actually think it's cool. Jackson, what do you want to go to fucking Jacksonville? Jacksonville over Frankfurt with 60,000 people who are going bananas.
So is that moving
sports fans
4
over there
teams from America to Europe or expansion?
Ooh, relegation.
Expansion.
No, fuck, that'd be awesome.
It's my understanding that
have a 4-team playoff over in Europe. Winner goes to the NFL. The worst team in the NFL goes to fucking Europe and is in that 4-team division.
Yeah, sure. I'm for it. Yeah, they're going to go to 18 games, 2 bye weeks, and a division in Europe is the game plan. I'm all for it as long as they correct the goddamn officiating and get the flags off the field. You can put as many teams out there as you want. Officiating still sucks.
Unionize it, baby. They gotta get a union in there.
Full-time officials.
Well, they gotta start paying them for full-time. Yeah.
Here's
some more rules. Jack Jones cut by the Patriots after this week. Fuck this kid. The only reason this dude's not doing a dime in the clink is because he was on the New England Patriots and they got him off of that rap. And then he decides to be an asshole all year, and he finally at the end of it gets cut. Fuck Jack Jones.
Yeah, I'm out. He's not a Hall of Fame player.
Per that guy on Tommy Curran, everybody beats gun charges at Logan. It's nothing. So whatevs.
Fine, he has nothing to prove. Trent Brown out this week. Riley Reef back. There you go, Bobby. There's a little tanking tactic for you.
Yeah, all the signs are pointing to they don't plan on winning many games here. I mean, you can
even if they tried,
Mac
I don't
Jones,
think they couldn't.
Snaps. Trent Brown, sit her down.
That Giants game, like you've been saying all along, Bobby, is the only real game that they could actually go out and win.
The way I look at it, they could possibly win 2 games, and it's the Jets and Giants games. So other than that, and the Giants, if DeVito's playing, they're not going to win a singular game other than the Patriots game. So it literally would decide a seeding position.
The Steelers' offense is so putrid that you could rock fight yourself into a backdoor win there.
Yeah, but their fucking defense is so stellar they could win the game off of that alone.
Their defense is fine.
They're 6-3,
but their offense is. They have not outgained an opponent all season.
I saw that.
I think they have once.
Yeah.
It's like, so anyway, whatever. The point is, yeah, they maybe have at most 3 wins left on the schedule. Probably closer to 1 or 2.
How miserable do you think the Patriots are looking at the Broncos Christmas Eve game in Denver, 8:00 Christmas Eve?
You know what's the funny thing too is they can't flex that game. They can't flex that game.
I know they have to go.
They have to go. That's fucking awesome.
Then.
No, that's a fucking great day after being with like in-laws and families and crying. Just fucking put on a show to make you cry and be miserable all fucking day all over again. It's like Groundhog's Day on Christmas Day.
Yeah, that'll be on in the background. Christmas Eve is a big thing. Eve. That's Christmas Eve is more of the show than Christmas.
It's true.
Well, we talked about the tanking, not tanking, how you want to move forward with the game plan or with the rest of the season. What's interesting to me though is the draft position. What I guarantee you is they get a top 5 pick. Whether they win 1 more game, whether they win 3 more games, here's how you're looking. Right now, the Panthers have the number 1, or the Bears have the number 1 pick via the Panthers. Panthers are 1-8. Beyond that, you got the Cardinals, who are 2-8. Kyler Murray just came back and didn't look half bad.
Look good.
They're going to win. They're going to win games
all year. They upset the Cowboys. They'll win some games. Then you got the Giants, who are as bad as you, if not worse. And then it's the Patriots. Beyond that, none of these teams strike me as tanking teams. The Bears, they already have their number 1 pick via the Panthers. The Packers are trying to win, outwardly trying to win. They got their quarterback, what they think, in Jordan Love. They got at least to give him another year. The Titans, Will Levis, however you pronounce that.
They're trying to win.
They're rebuilding, but they're trying to build. They're not trying to tank. The Rams, are in a weird win now / they're not going to tank. They got Matt Stafford.
I'm surprised they have that.
The
They own that.
Falcons are on the up and up.
I'm surprised they own that pick.
Mhm.
The Rams after fucking selling everything for that Super Bowl. Surprised they,
And the Commanders round out your top 10. So right now you're in competition with the Panthers and the Giants for the top overall pick.
But how many of those people already
land number 3?
How many of those teams already have a franchise or believed to be franchise quarterback on their team?
You could probably just say the Cardinals, who are possibly sold on Murray.
No, I disagree, Bobby. I think the Packers do, the Titans do, the Rams maybe not.
I thought you were talking about the ones ahead of us.
Falcons and Commanders, those guys. So yeah, I mean, even if they did fall down, we went up a little bit, we still have a chance to get the number 2 quarterback in the draft.
It should be on the table, but what's interesting to me, even if it's not, or even if it is that the best route? So I just looked up the top prospects on CBS NFL, and it's not what you think it was. You want me to give you the top 5 or 6? I'll go through 7 because that's what it's convenient for us. At number 1, they have wide receiver Marvin Harrison Jr. At Ohio State. Number 2, they have crybaby Caleb Williams at USC. Number 3, they have something called Ulu Maiawia Fashanu, the offensive tackle for Penn State. Number 4 is the tight end from Georgia, Brock Bowers.
Hold on, just say the names because Bobby. Wait. Just say the name. Don't say the college and make Bobby guess the college.
Georgia.
Okay. Drake May is number 5.
North Carolina.
Quarterback. Number 6, J.C. Latham.
I don't know him.
Offensive tackle. Alabama.
Racist.
And number 7, Joe Alt.
He's from Notre Dame, the tackle.
Bobby Bukaki. After that, you've got a couple cornerbacks and a D lineman, which the Patriots should not be in on. My point here is, it's basic. You got quarterback and offensive tackle or Marvin Harrison Jr. That's your pick. And I don't know. It feels like Caleb Williams and Drake May's stock has been dropping all season long. Are you even in a position to take the quarterback? Should you even do it? If you look at the Dolphins, if you look at the Eagles, if you look at some of the top teams, the 49ers across the league, they have not started with the quarterback. They've built their lines on both sides of the ball. They've found weapons and they found suitable guys to play the quarterback position. To me, there's such a high risk of a quarterback busting or a wide receiver not being enough in Marvin Harrison to make a difference on a team like the Patriots. I like the idea of taking the best offensive left tackle in the draft to be your cornerstone for the next decade. That's the safest pick I think you can make in the top 3.
But will the fans get behind that?
They'll hate every second of it.
Fuck the fans.
I agree. Historically,
your
blue chip offensive tackle is super safe pick. I agree. At least in this situation, I think Marvin Harrison's about as can't miss as it gets. Obviously, he's got the bloodline with the father. I mean, if you watch him play, he looks every bit of like he's going to be Jamar Chase or Justin Jefferson right out the gate. And I just think for the Patriots, they just haven't had that. And I think just from a fan perspective, just to have that offensive piece, I know that's what I want. And I could just see like in one season, they could literally sign T. Higgins, draft him. Then like here you go, whoever bridge quarterback is, and now they have a successful offense.
Did Marvin Harrison go crazy?
Yeah, gun thing.
Yeah.
He shoot somebody or someone shot him or something.
Yeah, I don't want his son on his team.
Yeah, gun stuff happens.
We've already beaten one gun rap. We can beat another one. I guess my greater point is here to the tanking element and what the Patriots are doing is you can convince me one way or another. All 3, really. Yeah. You want to tell me Caleb Williams slips to number 3 and you're not going to take him? It was one of the most heralded draft picks for the last decade.
You could probably get a haul in a trade.
Ever seen Draft Day?
Yep.
Great movie.
I just really hope the Patriots get at least in the top 3, because then if they could trade out, let's say go from like 3 to like an 8 or a 9 with one of those Rams or Falcons that might want to get a young quarterback. So you're still getting a top 10 prospect, but then getting like a 2nd round pick this year, next year, whatever it is, because they still need to get a blue chip player. but I could be sold on something like that. Like maybe one of those tackles that you mentioned, they drop to 8 or 9. So you trade back out of 3, get a tackle, and then get 2 other players, another first rounder and a second rounder, because they just need a shitload of players.
That's fucking draft day. I just said that. That is the fucking synopsis of fucking draft day, the movie right there.
Then I'm in with you, Kevin Costner.
Overrated actor.
Sounds like a Belichick plan to me, frankly. But yeah, I can understand the logic
dare
of it.
you?
It does. What do you want from me? You want to trade down to take a tackle in the first round and get a second?
Oh, you're right.
Okay,
I know.
Bill,
I'm sorry.
You've been
You're right.
brainwashed.
You're right.
You've been brainwashed. Okay, well, we'll see. Obviously, we're gonna monitor this whole thing, but I'll echo my opening take. Don't tank. You've got options. You're gonna get you're guaranteed a top 5 pick because you're so bad anyway. So don't tank and let the chips fall as they may. You got plenty of blue chips up there at number 5. Or if you want to Bobby Belichick it, trade down, get some more picks. Take the value picks. It's all about value.
Yeah, get the value.
Speaking of value, let's over to headlines with the obvious.
Thank you, Richard. It's over. It's official. It's over. It's the end of the road for the Bill Belichick and the New England Patriots era as they lose to the Colts in Germany 10-6. Mac had a chance to score, but like myself in 1998, he came up limp and threw an interception on the goal line. This week, Pats are on a bye. The Celtics are on a 3-game winning streak, beating the Knicks, Raptors, and Nets. Next up is Wednesday game with the 76ers as we currently record. Celtics are 4-point favorites. The Bruins are 12-1-2 for the second season in a row, one of the best teams in hockey. Next game for the Bruins Saturday against the Canadiens at 7. And before Rich yells at me, on this day in 1956, Syracuse fullback Jim Brown scores NCAA record of 43 points versus Colgate. This has been Headlines with the obvious one. Back to you, Richard.
Thank you, Raymond. I wasn't going to yell at you. I was distracted. I'm watching the Celtics game right now.
What's the score?
We'll get 54-53 back and forth game with 76.
Just looks like you're looking longingly over at the hooker that you have waiting for you in your hotel.
That's what I thought you were doing too. Like, oh, we're almost done recording.
You keep looking over like it's almost over. Don't go anywhere.
Big Nazi fan of the hookers here in LA.
You're in LA.
Let it slip. Let it slip. It's definitely a hooker then if he's in LA.
Mm-hmm. But the question is, do they have a wiener or do they not have a wiener?
Don't know yet.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do
maybe that's why he's looking
around
at the
the
intrigue
NFL.
of it all.
He likes that murder mystery, because that Dick's gonna murder that butthole.
He's just wondering how his night's gonna unfold.
Yeah, we already know.
You guys are hilarious. Let's do around the NFL with there was some interesting things that came out of the NFL this weekend. So I just want to touch on that. Number one being Monday Night Football and that debacle that was the Bills and the Broncos. Both teams just doing their best to be assholes and lose that game. At the end, Broncos, I'll call it mismanaging the clock. They got cute with the clock, tried to kick a field goal with no time left on it. Will Lutz, their field goal kicker, had missed 2 extra points in that game prior to that. Comes out, misses the game-winning field goal, but nine Bills sent 12 guys on the field like a bunch of fucking dopes while Josh Allen sat over there moping after another shitty game of interceptions for the Rockhead that is Adams. What do you guys think of that? That game got Ken Dorsey fired, by the way, after his tantrum in the booth. Offensive coordinator Ken Dorsey. Bills look to be dead in the water, Bobby. I don't know. Did you think that was a type of game that just kind of kills the team?
We did call a regression by the Bills here, and it's happened. And yeah, they don't. I mean, come on, they got rat fucked by the Patriots. This team sucks. Okay.
Ray, your mother's ass got rat fucked.
That wasn't good.
Sorry, did I break up?
Do you know all AFC East teams are 0-7 currently in November?
Really?
Good stat, Ray.
That was an excellent stat.
Thanks, Bobby, for that fucking positivity.
You're welcome. Oh, what? I'm on a little delay here.
Yeah, your internet sucks.
Texans versus the Bills. Texans come out 30-27 on top of your shitty Bengals. Sorry, I said Bills. That's the Bengals. Texans 30, Bengals 27. Ray, your Bengals continue to disappoint. Joe Burrow continues to slip out of the top 6 of NFL quarterbacks. CJ Stroud, however, climbing the ranks ever so rapidly. Rookie of the year, pretty much locked in at this point, getting himself an MVP consideration with the types of games he's having. Bobby Bukaki, I believe you pronounced CJ Stroud the dumbest human on earth.
I
Something like
did.
that.
I may owe him an apology. Because I mean, high functioning people are a thing, and he could be, maybe they're simplifying things for him. Lots of colors, making
You know who is the
shapes,
number
things that
2
are matching.
passing leader in the NFL right now?
I'm all ears.
CJ Stroud.
Damn it. I figured that's who it was going to be. Yeah, no, I called it. I did not. I called him to be a failure. He obviously watched the show and is spiting me.
Yeah, he owes you a percentage of that contract. Spite's a
Agreed.
powerful drug. Browns come back 33-31 against the Ravens. Lamar Jackson may be the biggest choking fraud I've seen in a real long time with the talent that he has and his inability to come through in clutch situations. Not just inability to come through, but the mistakes that this kid makes in crunch time is almost like you can almost set a clock to it. Like the dude is full of them. And then just how perfect Deshaun Watson and the Browns have this great comeback win. And then next thing you know, Deshaun Watson's season-ending surgery on his shoulder. Almost like, all right, I did enough to show you what I'm still capable of it. So I'm gonna call it quits now because I'm a pussy.
I'm gonna sit on my money.
Now they're playing this rookie.
Yeah.
I mean, they have a great
I didn't
defense.
see who they have coming in.
Yeah, they have some rookie. I don't know who it is. Who is it, Bobby?
The team is good. They have good players.
Yeah.
They've had good players for years.
Yeah.
Their roster's been pretty good for years, for a long time.
They do great, and then they fire their head coach and GM and start all over again. Just the Browns way.
Well, here's your slippery slope, the cautionary tale that I tell you of the tanking and the loserdom. Once that seeps into an organization, it's hard to get rid of. It's hard to get rid of. Look at Cleveland. They just stack with talent and can't get out of their own way.
Nobody wants to be the Browns.
49ers, not one of these teams. They are more of a winning organization. 34-3 over the Jags. Jags are the hot team over the last few weeks. They're frauds to you? Or 49ers just...
That defense is...
Jags seem a little fraudy.
No way. That defense... Did you watch that game? That defense is deadly now. Chase Young and fucking... No,
I said are the Jags frauds.
No, I understand that. I'm just saying the fucking 49ers is just that good. That defense is great. I think that...
Oh, gotcha.
I think the Jags are still, like, good. I think that fucking 49ers are just that much better now.
Yeah. They look pretty good, but, I mean, they had lost, like, three games in a row. They were looking for a comeback win.
Who the fuck's the goddamn other defensive lineman over there? Joey Bosa.
Nick Bosa.
God damn it, Nick Bosa. I was like, Joey Bosa's brother, Nick Bosa. Thank you.
Nick Bosa.
Yeah.
Lions 41, Chargers 38. Do you trust Detroit?
Nope. Loser. You just talked about it. When a loser just fucking seeps into an organization, there's always going to be a way that they're going to suck the life out of the fan base.
Kind of. I wouldn't use the word trust, but I mean, they're proven to be pretty steady. They're a good team. They're going to win the division.
I'll give you 2 reasons why you can't trust Detroit. I'll give you 2 reasons. Number 1 is what Ray said. Detroit, they're losers. The Lions will never win a Super Bowl ever. They're losers. Until the Ford family sells that team, they'll never win anything. Mark it down. That's the main reason. Number 2, Jared Goff. Looks like an okay quarterback, has been fine. He's not. You still need some type of elite playmaker at that position to really get over the hump in this league. And right now, there's like, I don't know, 2 of them, 3 of them in the game from the quarterback elite position. I'll give you Jalen Hurts, Patrick Mahomes.
I believe
kind of ends there.
I believe Goff has been to a Super Bowl though. I believe he can do it.
He has an
Goff
appearance.
did not go to. Sean McVay went to a Super Bowl, living vicariously through the quarterback position of the LA Rams that year.
And then traded him the second he could.
Because he was trying to fuck his wife.
And then won a Super Bowl with an actual quarterback. Yeah. So No, Jared Goff, not the guy. Sorry. Lastly, 49ers, Cowboys, Giants, the America's game of the week. Cowboys 49-17. It's just an embarrassment. And I bring this up again. We had this earlier in the year with the Cowboys and the amount of cheese taking that this country and fans do on this team and Dak Prescott. The Giants, we talked about how bad they were, and now everyone's pants off for Dak Prescott and the Cowboys. Did anyone watch that Cowboys-Eagles game a couple weeks ago where Dak Prescott had the ball at the 5-yard line to win the game, and somehow before he threw a pass to the end zone was at their 30-yard line because of the mistakes and stupid fucking decisions that he made? Guys, don't take the cheese on the Cowboys.
Never.
Come on.
Never.
Cowboys are the prototypical beat up on the bad teams, get their shit pushed in by the good ones.
Did we talk about that ending to that Cowboys-Eagles game and how
unwatchable
horribly Dak Prescott managed that? Like,
we did.
Horrible throw, unexcusable sack, penalty, and now they're trying to win the game from the 35-yard line to the 5. It's just unbelievable.
Wait till Belichick's there next year. He'll right their ship.
Yeah.
He'll get that
I'm glad we
special
got to
teams
that, right? 'Cause
in line.
I didn't think we were going to get to it, so that's why I said it. Yeah.
I didn't think we were going to get to it. We got to it immediately, so I'm glad we got to it because
Yeah.
we didn't quite get to it in our football segments here.
Yeah. Thank you.
So we're going to do a quick break right now and come back with Big Mac's Basement. And again, no production here. Just going to do a quick moment of silence.
Well, no. If you watch
Give me a
YouTube,
pee,
if you watch a YouTube video, it shows production value. That's where it shines. I don't know how to do it on the audio end.
Your mother knows how to do it at every end.
God damn it! He was going to explain it to me, Bobby. You just fucked it all up. I had it.
He was
I had it. He was like, "Oh, first you do this, and then you fucking had to throw my mother."
It did look like he was going to finally tell you.
He was going to finally tell me, but then you ruined it. Like, I just finally going for that hooker secret. Yeah, I knew where the fucking chalice was that Jesus drank out of. Like, he was about to tell me, and then you fucking came and ruined it. You and Indiana Jones.
And he's like, "Fuck this! I'm finally going over to that training."
Yeah, I'm watching the game.
Yeah, exactly.
She wants her fucking money.
Yeah, I'm using the
or
bathroom.
Them want their money.
Yep,
pay them their monies.
He's probably having to go at the door, probably because the person in the hotel room next to is like, I'm hearing the weirdest shit go on in that room. Okay.
Yeah, right. Now, do you think that when the they them comes through, it's that Rich is getting plugged in the butt, or he plugs the they them in the butt?
I think he's being the plugger.
Mm-hmm. No, I think he likes to spice it up. I think he's on the West Coast, try something new, he gets it right in the butt.
Hey,
I think he looks in a plugging mood.
Wang confirmed. Let's go over to Big Mac's Basement. It's a surprise segment here. We don't know what's coming. You've been on a real heater today, Ray. So what do you got?
When you watch a movie as a child, sometimes the meaning of that changes when you turn 39 years old or 38 years old, because that's what I had going for me today. This movie is near and dear to my heart, one of my top 5. But now, like, when I watch it, I almost envy the main character. Instead, when I was a child, I was frightened by it. You know? Like, Bobby, imagine this.
Imagining.
They give you a camp up north, a hotel, if you will, to stay at, okay? They're like, hey, we need just someone here in case something bad happens. So you go up there the wintertime, you have nice Wi-Fi service, nice internet. It's just relaxing, a food pantry. Hey, it might be haunted. You might be talking to people because you're going crazy, but that's fine. You get to relax. No one's going to bother you. No one's going to talk to you. No kids, no nothing. And then when spring comes and the snow's gone, you go home. That's it.
Interesting.
The movie's The Shining. I don't want to talk about killing my family or anything like that. I'm just saying that movie just means differently to me now that I'm an older gentleman. Like, I look at him. Yeah, I look at him go up there and I'm like, that's a fucking peaceful vacation. Today's technology, I'm going to have nice Wi-Fi service. Yeah, honey, I'm fine. Yep, hope the kids are doing good in school. Boop, boop, click, and just go back your way. PS5, I don't think I'd ever put on pants. I'd probably walk around in, like, underwear all day, meet some ghosts, go to the bar, go crazy a little bit. Sounds great. That's like, sign me up. Like, when I look at that, I blame the girl and Danny for fucking making him go crazy. That could have been a peaceful weekend. Stay your fucking ass home in the city. Let him go up there and enjoy that and write his book. See?
Nothing like cinema analysis with the Botpod.
Right? Does that change
really
your whole theory?
home.
Like, now that you're a father and you just want some goddamn peace and quiet, like, don't you envy him and know why he went crazy? Because his wife
You
and
certainly
kid was with
look
him.
through things from a different lens.
Yeah.
What it does for me, this one in particular, right, is really hammers home your mental state and version of life right now, because the comparison is a little shaky. It's pretty thin, but I get it where you're coming from. Basically, what you're saying is, I would just like to go fucking hibernate. You're like a big fat bear, and you would just like to go hibernate for the winter and be left alone. And in your version, while you're watching The Shining, which is about a chaotic, murderous man,
I don't want to do that. I just want to go by myself.
that happens to be set in a desolate place in the winter with no one around. That's basically your only connection. Other than that, and maybe a tinge of murderous thoughts at times.
A little bit.
They come and go. They're fleeting.
Fleeting.
But don't you think now, like, after watching it as like a married man with kids, you just like look at that and you be like, well, I know why he went crazy. His wife and kids were there.
I chose to travel across the country for an entire week to work.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. See? Did you have to go all the way across the country to work? No. But you chose to.
They have this thing called Zoom.
Be right there, lady boy. All right, afternoon delight, and we'll be right back. Oh no, I'm sorry. It won't be an afternoon delight because Ray doesn't have the ability to add audio to any clip that we have
God
here.
damn it,
Use
Bobby.
your imagination.
Just,
so close, Bobby. I was so close to learning how to do it.
Yeah, use your man, or maybe we can do it. Gonna find my
Baby, gonna hold her tight, gonna delight. Sky. Oh, sorry.
Rockets in flight.
Whoa.
Afternoon delight. Little delay. We're a little.
Afternoon delight.
Nailed it. P's and Q's with the B's and C's.
Oh no, Ron. Okay, sorry. I'm just trying to fucking get in there.
Please tell me, Raymond, is Pasternak a true MVP candidate?
Yes, he is. I take back for everything bad I said about Billy Badwords and Billy Boston Bruins, because I think Pasternak, without those two old frauds there on the front line holding them back, he's going to do it now. He's going to win MVP. Centerman, not fucking first line, because obviously Brad's still there, but you know, when Patrice Bergeron and David
I got to say more of the Krejci. No, I don't want David Pasternak to win the MVP.
Is that out of spite? Is that a spite from Bill?
No. Bill, the Queen and I's argument on David Pasternak was always postseason, which I've been right about. The guy just doesn't show up. His skill set is more of a regular season skill set, which coincides with this entire goddamn team, which leads me to my next question. Please tell me, are you taking the bait as the NHL of the Bruins being once again the best team in the NHL as we sit here in the regular season, as you said, at 12-1-2, 26 points out of 30? Please tell me, are you taking the bait on this team?
Yes.
They did it again.
Again, not only are you taking the bait on this team being a playoff success, you are adding an MVP to the list of useless fucking accolades that they can rack up.
Yep.
You want to put a tattoo bet on this? If the Bruins win, you get a butthole tattoo?
Oh, a butthole's been done, but I will definitely do a tattoo bet with you that the Bruins don't win the Stanley Cup final.
No.
Bobby, you're witness. Bobby, you're witness. That's it.
That's it.
Ray has to get
That's it. The bet's been agreed upon.
Tattoos on the table.
Yep. Tattoos on the table.
Been offered and agreed upon.
Yep.
No. I said
what it would
be
is it would be like
if they win,
like a
I'll
tattoo
get one.
like
If they
around
lose,
here,
you gotta
which
get
would
one.
make this area look like a vagina. That's
you
the bet.
you gotta get an armpit tattoo.
Yep.
That looks like a twat.
Like a big,
And
big, big twat.
either one of your
And then
moms
we'll
model that for the tattoo
come
artist
to.
for me.
All right, Ray. You know what? You fit your quota, dude. They're not even fun anymore. Let's talk about the last piece of the Celtics piece and Q's. Sorry, I lost my
You thought about your mom's vagina on my armpit?
Okay, we'll beat that out. I'm sorry, can't beat that out. No production on this show. Brown out sick tonight, and Porzingis out with the knee injury against the 76ers. Please tell me, Bobby, is Jaylen Brown currently the worst contract in the NBA?
He's a bum. That's what he is. I'm playing sick tonight. I'm here now. Okay. All right. And I don't make $800 million. Okay.
Hey, don't discuss our pay on this show.
Apologize. But yeah, no. And I'm sure Missoula's going to coach his way out of this one. He might drop a play tonight.
Probably not. What's the score? Ask Ladyboy what the score is.
Ladyboy? 57-58, Philadelphia currently leading. 60-57, Philadelphia currently leading. Joe Mazzulla looks baffled on the bench. They just gave him a close-up. Looks baffled.
He doesn't know what they're doing.
Raymond, please tell me, will Porzingis make the entire season out tonight with a quote-unquote knee injury that he's downplayed? Will he make the entire season?
No. Probably like 62 games. He'll miss 20.
Yeah, my thought on this is he'll be there at the end, but not at 100%. Like not even close. Somewhere like 60%. Whatever this lingering knee injury or foot or whatever, he'll be a shell of himself that he is to start this year.
What do you mean? He could have played for Lithuania. It wasn't that bad.
I know, and he sacrificed. Bob, do you think he's got a chance of being at 100% at the end of the year?
No, I think his career has shown that he can. It's hopefully he'll be able to just be as competitive as possible because they're going to need him. They're going to need his defense and his threes. That's what they're going to need if they're going to go anywhere.
Mostly threes because that's all they do.
Yeah, because he's genius. He's like, guys, if we only shoot these shots, they're worth more points. So we're going to shoot them. Yeah.
What was that? Inspector Gadget, the boss on Inspector Gadget?
I don't know. He was going for like an old timey thing, like
remember the cat
1920s guy. Yeah, that's what I was going for.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. I was into the old timey voice because there's this again in the calf. There was this guy at work, and he's like an older guy, and he was watching on his phone, and he had it on like full fucking blast, and he was watching this thing, which was clearly a show from like 1960, just fucking laughing it up. He just sitting there, like you'd hear them be like, "Oh yeah, come on, Roger, let's go get him," and he's just sitting there like, "Oh, what the fuck?"
Did you say calf?
In the calf, yes, there was a calf there.
Do you work in a 1980s laboratory? What do you mean?
I do not know. I do not. It's
actually
work in
a dungeon.
Laboratory.
It's a secret lair that Bobby can't talk about. It's where all his Native American friends come by and smoke the peace pipe. Mm-hmm.
I'm working on a secret a secret thing for Native American revenge.
Perfect. I love it. See you in the calf. Speaking of that, we'll be right back with This or That with Chief Bobby.
This or that.
Excuse me. I gotta can do with this, or you can go with it.
Now I have to buy that song. Fucking great because I have to download it. Now you have to buy them because you can't download it and put it onto the video unless you buy it. Stupid.
Why don't you do it? Why don't you go back and get one of the old school mixtape CDs that you used to burn onto and use that one for free? Those were the days. You'd steal it from Napster and then burn it onto a CD.
Those were the days.
Because YouTube is smarter
than you.
Yeah, they protect their shit.
So YouTube, a fucking computer can figure out if you're not downloading a song or you don't own the rights, but yet we can't grow hair.
The algorithm is king.
Fucking this is bullshit.
I know.
All right, Bobby. Let's start this.
All right. Speaking of bullshit, Chief Bobby, let's throw it over to This or That. Please.
All right, here we go. Worst ending to a Patriots game: the Myers throwback or the Zappy fake spike?
Myers, because they actually had a fighting chance.
Myers. It's the dumbest play in NFL history.
It was really bad, the Myers thing, but it's a good comparison here. Better
Just
early
because of
2000s rapper,
sorry, I know
DMX or Nelly.
I'm on delay. I'm on delay. I know. God damn it.
Go ahead, Rich. I'll edit that out.
Thanks, Ray. I know I'm on delay, so sorry about that. You have to the context of it is comparable, so it's a good comparison. The state of what the Patriots are in, and for Zappa to throw that interception did feel comparable to the Myers play, but that's the dumbest play in NFL history. So Myers.
Agreed. DMX or Nelly, better rapper.
DMX.
Yeah. It's DMX.
He also has a Christmas album, so that fucking beats Nelly out.
It has to be DMX.
Yeah.
Wait, is this question better rapper or who did you like more?
Better rapper.
Well, that's fine. Who do you like more?
Oh, I like Nelly more.
I like Nelly more.
Yeah,
Well,
but
then
DMX was a better rapper, I think.
So for the authenticity of music, you think DMX is better?
Well, Nelly banged fucking Ashanti or is married to Ashanti. She's a dime. I respect. DMX is dead.
I was gonna do a Simple Minds
Ray's,
Hangman with DMX, but I figured if the first line was "I'm thinking of a rapper," that Rich would have immediately guessed DMX.
No, I think Rich would have went Ja Rule.
Wouldn't have been able to go through the clues.
Rich would have went Ja Rule.
I feel like he would have gone Bobby DMX. Was thinking of a rapper.
Yeah,
I think it would have gone DMX. There was
exactly.
Basically an entire year of the Hyundai Elantra rolling through Raymond High School exit with nothing but my chapter 1 playing
exactly
nonstop.
Yeah, as loud as possible.
Little known fact: I taught Richard to drive.
Was it
I am his driving daddy.
Was it
if it wasn't for me, he'd be taking Ubers right now.
Yeah. Yep, a young 14-year-old, I was cruising around in the Elantra.
Pretty much. All right. Would you rather not be able to read or not be able to write?
Can't read anyway, so
no. Ray, what is it like to being able to do neither?
I just wish I could do
this
one.
This question should be if you could
read or write, which one would you
like to do?
Read. So I could read all those mean things you guys have said about me.
I feel like it's easier to play off that you can't write. You could be like, oh, my hand hurts. Can you just write my name down on that sheet? Like,
less embarrassing, you're saying?
Play off that you can't read.
No, look at Floyd Mayweather. He's doing a great job of it.
Sure, just punch you in the face. Yeah, I would go with can't write. I like to write, but you just have to read. You have to be able to read. You have to be able to read in a lot of different scenarios.
Better cracker, Triscuit or Wheat Thin?
Damn, this is where it starts to get me right here.
Wheat Thin all day.
But are we putting stuff on it?
Fuck
the Wheat Thin is the better cracker. Triscuit makes your mouth dry.
Little fucking pepper jack cheese on top of that shit, though.
Oh, Wheat Thin.
Oh God. Triscuit is the shredded wheat of the cracker game. It's just bullshit. It's gross.
Yeah, Wheat Thin.
Oh man, so many drunken nights that just fucking absorbs that alcohol, and you just feel so good in the morning.
So you're going Triscuit?
Yeah, I'll switch it up. You guys both went Wheat Thin. I'll go Triscuit. I like Triscuits.
God damn it. Weekend outdoors or weekend in the city?
I hate camping. I hate the woods. I hate mosquitoes. I hate
You don't
sweating.
have to camp. You just have to
fucking
be
weekend
generally
in the city. No, fuck
stuff.
that
Whatever
shit.
it is you want.
I don't want to do that. Give me this weekend. I can find a cool bar in the city or fucking something cool in the city. Outdoors, nature sucks.
Give me outdoors.
You would, loser.
Yeah. Fuck the city.
Yeah.
Fuck the city.
Fuck
it's full of assholes and piss. I don't want. Yeah. Fuck people.
Would you rather be able to time travel or shapeshift?
Time travel.
Time travel.
Oh, kidding me? I want to shapeshift. I want to turn into somebody else and just relentlessly troll you until you don't know what's happened.
God, you want
That's
the world?
What I want to do.
You do that now.
Yeah,
I know, but then if I'm somebody else, it's better.
Who would you do it to? Who would you want to be?
Everybody.
All right. You don't have anyone in particular.
Everyone. Everybody.
Because I would time travel. I would time travel to go back in time and fuck your mom, and I'd be your daddy right now.
Good one, Ray. What I was going to say was a little
Thank
bit more wholehearted and kind. If
It's
I
one
could
and two.
shapeshift, I'd shapeshift into every shitty thing that you eat, Ray, and then spit in your face before you ate it, and then when you drop those extra pounds you've been dropping, so you didn't have to wear your extra big PJs tonight.
I'm
you
not
could thank
wearing
me.
PJs. It's a fucking shirt. God damn.
They look like
Nice
pajamas
PJs.
that an
I don't give
inmate
a
would
fuck
wear.
what you either think. Either.
Nice
of you think.
PJs.
Yeah, they're pretty solid.
Thanks.
Waffle or pancake?
Pancake. I mean, pancakes.
Now, if the two items are plain, I go waffle. But a good blueberry pancake or a
Chocolate
pancake
chip,
with something in it, the
cinnamon.
pancake becomes better than the waffle.
Oh, I like pancakes.
You guys are a bunch of assholes putting stuff in your pancakes. It's pancake, but you need the short stack buttermilk. Really,
Mm-hmm.
I think a waffle is more
pancakes.
consistently decent, but like if a good pancake beats a good waffle any day of the week.
Yeah.
Agree with that. All right, you have to adopt one of these looks: the LL Cool J pant leg roll up or sideways hat with a chain.
LL Cool J
Nope.
pant leg because you look like a
Yeah.
douchebag with a sideways hat and chain.
The LL Cool J pant leg roll up looks dope. I mean, I'm considering
Yeah.
just doing it anyway. It fucking looks
Yeah,
dope.
just bring that back.
Yeah.
It's also really it also helps with heat and being able to breathe. Down there, sweat build up. I'm in pant leg.
Bobby,
roll.
next week I want you to tell us
Sideways
how
hat.
you looked at in the calf next week. When you roll in
Absolutely.
there. Thank you.
I will let you know.
Try both styles and see which one gets you more dirty looks.
Very good.
Yeah, we
I will
want to
do-
hear
I will-
about. Yeah, we're gonna have to hear some. We're gonna have to hear some multiple calf stories week
Yeah.
to week here.
Chief Bobby
Now that
in
we
the
know
calf.
you spend a week in.
Spend a week in the calf.
Is it as
Very
good
good.
as
I
our
will
calf
report
in high
back.
school?
I will report back.
Kelly asked me the other day. She goes, "Do you remember who you sat with in high school for lunch?" I'm like, "Oh yeah." Like it was me, Grant, and Dan Kripe, and then across from me was you, Bobby, Adam, fucking Anthony Chericello, Greg Reeson. And she's like, "Well, why didn't you guys just sit with each other?" Because I'm like, we'd have food fights and just shit on each other constantly,
Yeah.
left and right during lunch.
Well, I remember one grade, Ryan Sullivan specifically sat with us, and then each time he had this thing about drinking his milk. He wanted to drink it and enjoy it, and I would always try and get him to chug it at the beginning of the meal, and then afterwards he'd be thirsty because he already drank the milk. And
Couldn't afford that
and I
50
would
cent
just
milk.
goad him into it every time.
Just first checkers, bitch.
I know. I was like, "What are you? You're not gonna chug the milk? What are you, fucking queer?"
Oh man.
I mean, there was a
Oh
there was
no.
a time at lunch. Yeah, I gotta beat that right. There was a time
Yeah.
at lunch where the call it game was very proud, and you could call someone's lunch if they didn't.
the call
not
game,
call
there
it, or
was,
you had to call
I
it
hated
trash.
that because Bobby would do that shit all the time. I call it up, pick up trash, or I call Ray picks up trash. I'm like, fuck you. I ain't sitting at your goddamn table and I was
Yeah,
picking up
but-
your trash.
Bobby and I
remember
were
once
very
Rich
heady
called
at the
Mike
trash,
Bresnahan's
at
lunch,
the
and he
call it game.
gave that shit up. He was like, "Fuck," just handed it over. Went back in line.
Good game.
Oh, all right. Would
We
you
got some
rather
more here.
watch-
There's a long list of.
Yeah, some of
What the
these are
fucking
decent.
delay.
What did I say? History documentary or a show on current events? What are you watching?
History documentary.
Yeah, I go history.
Current events are lame, boring, and they make
Depressing.
me agitated.
Or as a man, agitated. Not depressed or angry or sad. Good, Bobby. Next.
KFC or Popeyes?
Popeyes.
Fast food chicken.
KFC gives me diarrhea, like nobody's business. That secret sauce that fucking Colonel Sanders is making doesn't agree with my stuff.
KFC is a bundle of shit. Popeyes all day.
Yeah, Popeyes is the better choice. KFC might taste good going down, but you'll regret it immediately.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you guys have you guys ever had Mr. Bojangles?
No.
Yes. Yeah, that's good.
And there's a little southern chain to throw on that. You get coming down here south a little bit more. You get some more fried chicken spots. I don't know why. It just that's the case.
Bobby doesn't travel that part of the world.
Mr. Bojangles. Huh. They're okay with that name? You guys force it upon them? Is that what you guys are doing down there? Forcing racist chicken names on them? You fuck.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you know what? To each their own. The next place we're gonna open up is a place that
What do you guys serve
all they
them? Aunt
serve is
Jemima?
No. This place specializes in maize, and we're just calling it how.
Get an Indian joke.
I got it. All right, a better duel, better fight to the death, a pistol duel or a sword duel.
Well, sword duel, you'll see more blood and guts and probably lasts a little longer. Pistol, right for the head, over in seconds. So give me the sword duel.
Are you confident in your shot?
Oh, I'm doing it?
Yes, it's you. You have to do this duel as a fight to the death. Someone has challenged you. They've challenged your manhood, and they've challenged you to a duel. So are you going to pistol duel him or sword duel him?
Sword.
Sword duel. I think I would.
You feel
a pistol duel.
I feel more confident with a sword than a pistol.
Right. I would fuck you up with a sword. I would fuck you up so bad with a sword.
I don't think so.
Is this like?
I don't think you have the footwork or the fucking hand-eye coordination to fuck me up. Especially if I have my glasses on, you're fucked.
Dude, fucking Humpty Dumpty.
Oh no fucking way, dude!
Little fat fucks couldn't put him back over.
What kind of fucking blade are we talking about? What kind of blade we talking about?
This one we asked.
Bring your own sword, baby. Bring your sword.
If it's fencing, that's only for queers. I'm not doing that. I'm fucking doing like the real sword, like Game of Thrones shit, dude. Like I'm fucking casting that shit. I'm making it myself, and I'm gonna fuck you up.
You're a blacksmith.
I'm gonna mountain you. I'm gonna fucking mountain your ass.
You're not just because you're tall doesn't mean just because you're a giant doesn't mean you're gonna fucking mount me. I'm gonna fuck you
show
up.
You're in full medieval armor.
You're a terrible fucking sword.
Dude, there's no way. Your fucking wrists probably have arthritis from typing all day and being on a computer. I have man hands. I have man wrists. I'm gonna fuck you up.
No. I got calves like fucking steel from when your mother.
It's one of the best insults I've heard in a while. Your wrists probably have arthritis. Oh, that was a good one.
Well, I guess we're gonna have to fucking sword fight, Ray.
I'm not talking about my wiener. I'm talking about fucking swords. Like I'm fucking Game of Thrones in your ass.
Yeah, that was an analogy. That was about wiener fights.
I will beat you to death with a fucking sword. Let's do it.
I'm gonna fucking cut your head off, and I'm gonna fucking mount it on top of my fucking house like a flagpole. Like just motherfucking mess with me. Look at this is gonna be you.
I'm gonna slice and dice your goddamn pajamas to the point where
your fucking long reach won't work when I fucking cut off one of your arms, you son of a bitch.
You could have cut off a fucking arm.
Fuck you, I couldn't. Do you know how fucking sharp that blade's gonna be? I'm gonna fucking one slice it like it's a fucking hot piece of butter.
Sharp blade. You can't even finish your goddamn ceiling.
They fucking make a goddamn YouTube video about it. I can fucking do it. I guarantee it.
You can't even edit a YouTube video, you dumb bitch.
Yeah, I can.
You can't even edit one. Barely watch one.
I can fucking edit videos like there's nobody's business. But when it comes to sword making, you're fucking done.
Your goddamn sword skills are as good as your audio skills and your editing. You're useless. You're a fucking asshole.
You don't mean that. Take that
back. That's fantastic.
Fritos or Doritos?
Or Doritos.
Are we talking what kind of Doritos?
Any flavor of each one you want. Chili cheese Fritos are a delicacy. And it's the answer.
This has changed in my life as I've gotten older. I in my younger days, Doritos would have been the easy one, but I've really come to appreciate Fritos.
Plain Fritos?
Fritos.
Flavored Fritos are where it's at.
I go with Cool Ranch Doritos. That's my delicacy.
That's the worst of the Doritos bunch.
No, I disagree.
Yeah, it's a real Midwest answer, you fat fuck. I'm gonna fucking slice you up, Ray. You don't even fucking know what's coming. But take that goddamn Doritos bag and shove my fucking broadsword through your
I'm only gonna use my fucking left hand. I'm gonna slice you up with your fucking left hand.
After you're fucking pulling out like it's a goddamn Thanksgiving turkey, giblets and all. You're going down, Benjamin. You're fucking going down, big
I can't wait to slice you and then fucking spread your ass open and then take your wishbone out and fucking make a wish with it. And I'm gonna go, oh motherfucker, my wish is completed, motherfucker, because I fucking killed you.
Out and send it to your family in the mail.
Ladyboy must be getting scared over there.
He's asleep. Mac Jones or Zappy and Greer? Who's more likely to get them to the number 1 pick?
Zappy Greer.
Mac Daddy.
I think Zappy is the answer. Greer, I have a thought that Greer might have like a little bit of weird magic in him, just scrambling around making some plays. I think Zappy absolutely blows, and clearly Mac blows. So Zappy's the answer.
That one went well. That was a good one.
See how it goes after I fucking cut Rich's head off.
I'm gonna. Bobby wasn't part of this plan. This was me and Joe Nubbs, but it was very much a in the vein of what Bobby and I would do at some points in times of our lives. Remember when Matt came back and he moved into his mom's house, and it was just an absolute shell of a home. There was no
nothing
furniture,
there.
There was nothing.
Crates on the fucking living room floor.
Yes,
me and Joe
there was
went
random firearms and laundry baskets.
Yep.
Yeah. Me and Joe just went and bought him just like some furniture, just like stuff to have, just some things to have. But we were at like Home Goods or whatever. But we also bought him like very cute signs, like "Love is forever," so he could put around the house. And in that same time, we bought him a replica Excalibur sword that we found somewhere. So it was just a full size sword of Excalibur, and he hung it in the house for a long time until women got involved.
Mm-hmm. Didn't match the decor. Doesn't match the decor.
Yeah.
I'm going with
that's all
the
farm,
not Game of Thrones.
Buying fucking swords, Ray. I got experience buying swords. I know what the goddamn hell I'm doing, and I'm gonna get one that's gonna slice and dice you like you wouldn't fucking believe. I'm gonna bleed you like a stuck pig, you little bitch.
On that side of my shoulder is gonna be your fucking head. On this side of the shoulder is gonna be the fucking sword that I wielded and fucking killed you. You motherfucker.
Speaking of douchebags, let's start the simplest minds of the week with NBA edition douchebag versus pussy. Draymond Green headlock on Rudy Gobert.
That was a rear naked choke.
Go ahead. Your thoughts, Raymond.
You got him good. That was a clean chokehold. And what's surprising me is that nobody on the Timberwolves came to help out Gobert. They just kind of let Draymond keep choking him out.
They were like, "This is awesome."
Oh, please don't do it. Like when I'm killing you and all the fucking people are cheering me on, but Ingrid's like, "Oh, please, guys, don't kill Rich. Don't let him die." And I'm fucking just like that.
I hate Draymond Green. I think he's a fraud, douchebag, talks too much. Rudy Gobert is also really insufferable. But what I'll tell you, why this is all fraudulent? That headlock, he's not even on his neck. He's not choking him out. Go back and look. He's holding back. He's pulling his punch, Draymond is. And Gobert's still flailing like a little quail. And Draymond's pulling his punch. He doesn't have him by the neck. He's not choking him out. He's just like kind of tugging him along. Bunch of pussies, the NBA, all of them. I don't know if you guys saw this. I don't know if you clicked on it in the show email. If you haven't, please do. The Instagram story on this. It's a story out of North Dakota. There was a man in North Dakota that won. That was granted an inheritance of something like $30 million. And he was given this inheritance or a promise to it. And his girlfriend at the time wanted that money. And she slowly started to poison this man, thinking that if he died, she would get the money because of they've been together 10 years and co-inhabitants laws that you have in states. Little did she know, or didn't do the research, North Dakota does not have it's not co-inhabitants law, but whatever that's called.
Common law
when
marriage.
You live together for so long. Common law marriage. Thank you, Bobby. Smartest guy on the show. There's not a common law marriage law in North Dakota. So this woman slowly poisoned this guy for a year or whatever. He died. He actually died. She killed him. And there's no common law to get that inheritance money. So then it goes further. They go and look into this inheritance and where it's coming from and where it actually should go. Turns out fake fucking inheritance. It was a goddamn scheme. It was like a Prince of Arabia scheme, just trying to get a bank account. There's no inheritance whatsoever. So
That's
now the
phenomenal.
woman's gonna go to jail for murder, and this fucking guy died.
For nothing.
This idiot died, was poisoned because he fell for a goddamn internet inheritance scam and picked the wrong girlfriend, apparently.
So she's just
That's
dumb.
simple minds.
Yeah.
That is pretty dumb.
Dumb and evil.
True.
The guy's just dumb. The chick is dumb and evil.
Huh. What a bitch.
Do they have a picture of her on this email that you sent?
Well,
This sounds like a New York
let's go
Post
check it
story.
out. Tommy, it definitely needs to be in the New York Post.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll send this. Maybe if Ray can figure out how to do the audio, he can send the show over there and get a little cred.
Yeah.
Probably won't. Yeah, let's do that.
Next on the list here is new Giants quarterback Tommy DeVito. You see this? He still lives at home with his mom, who
And
does
Danny?
his laundry, cooks his food.
Getting those fucking checks from
Yes, sir.
Always Sunny in Philadelphia. He probably has a nice house over there.
What? You're confusing me because I'm on delay. Is his name Tommy DeVito?
Yeah, his dad's Danny DeVito.
No, I see. I see what you did there.
Hmm.
Would you? Is this a simple mind boy or is this a smart boy?
Smart boy. Smart boy. Fucking
I'd
I'd say
save
it's
that.
pretty simple.
cash.
This is his number one time to sling dick. And if he's at the actual starting quarterback for the Giants, unless his mother doesn't give a shit, he's just bringing the hoe train there. If that's okay, then sure, whatever.
Or he's just staying
It's like
there
that
so
movie.
she does his laundry.
It's like that movie Failure to Launch with Matthew
with
McConaughey, Sarah
Kate
Jessica
Hut-
Parker.
Oh, Sarah Jessica Parker.
No, that's a different one with Matthew McConaughey. That's How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days.
Ah, yes.
This is Failure to Launch. Terry Bradshaw is the dad.
Yes, and he comes out in his underwear a lot.
Yeah. All right, last one here, boys. Oklahoma Senator Mark Wayne Mullen challenges a Teamster on the floor of Congress to fisticuffs, which is one of the most just ludicrous things I've seen in a really long time. Old Uncle Bernie steps in and doesn't allow it to go down. Ray and I had some thoughts on this. It's making the rounds in every media orifice in the country. It just looked like a bunch of fucking assholes in Congress. Bernie stepped in. Your thoughts?
The Congress guy that challenged the guy to a duel should be fucking banned for life from the Senate because you challenged someone. He said, all right, I'm right here. Let's do this. And he didn't do anything. So he's the pussy. He's the simple mind. He needs to get out of Congress.
Good for Congress. At least they were like trying to accomplish something. That was the most that they've probably done in a long time. So,
I like how he kept saying,
kudos to
Bernie Sanders kept saying, you're a part of the Congress here. This is embarrassing. Come on.
Bernie.
Come on.
What Bernie said at the very beginning was the American people already have such contempt for the Congress. Let's not give them another reason to hate us.
I think it likes them.
Verbatim what he said to get him to stop.
I like it. It makes me want to watch another little meeting they have now.
Well, I think it's very timely for our conversation, and there used to be regular duels that came out of the United States Congress, and we just established that I'm going to fucking murder Ray with a goddamn sword through his goddamn face at the fucking crack of dawn or noon, high noon, whenever you're looking to do it, you little fat fuck. I'm gonna fucking dice and slice you like the Teamster will, that stupid pussy senator from Oklahoma. You're going down, bad boy. You're going down.
I can't wait for the fucking mural they paint of me when I'm
week.
holding your head with my sword in this hand and me just butt ass naked, just fucking.
They don't make a canvas big enough to put your fat ass on there.
No, for my giant balls after I fucking kill you with a sword with one fucking kiss on fucking neck, you motherfucker. I'm gonna serve your fucking fat ass on fucking Thanksgiving Day on a fucking silver platter, motherfucker. You're fucking done, dude. Dude, I'm gonna fucking go lefty. I'm lefty on you all fucking day. I'm gonna fucking go lefty. I'm gonna fucking stab and fucking dice you, motherfucker.
This has been
Your wrists have arthritis.
Show, Friday Rewind, November 17th. See you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Excellent.
I'd like to get actual jousting, like wooden jousting swords. and
Oh man, let the training begin.
really beat the shit out of you.
Oh man. Oh, we're gonna go fucking 1v1v1.
You know what I watched last night? I literally watched The Last Duel with Matt Damon and Adam Driver. You seen that one?
No.
And I haven't seen it. I know the movie though.
It's like really intense, but at the end,
Is that on? Is that on Queerspan?
No.
Got you, kid.
No, it's not.
Got you, kid. Got you.
Yeah, that was a good one.
when you hit with one, you hit with one, Ray. I'll give you that.